Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. So I feel that you are about to get to know some new aspects of your own being actually. I have already pulled some cards for you and the cards you got were the octopus together with the raccoon. And these two cards are actually both very kind of shy cards. If you look at them, they come through as, the element of water, but it's dark water. And then it's the element of earth, but it's also dark earth. And so what I'm feeling with this is that it could be within yourself, but it could definitely also be within others. I'm feeling that very strongly too, that you're starting to get to know aspects of yourself or within others that are very different. When something appears to be dark, as in this case with these two characters, they tend to be unknown to our minds, our current collective understanding of reality. And so I feel like you're moving into a time where you're starting to discover some very new things that may surprise you. And again, I feel like it can be about yourself, but it can also very much be about others. So let's start to pull some cards and see if these two characters actually want to speak to us, because as you can see, they're still looking a little bit shy. So let's see here. Okay, underneath the deck was the Eight of Pentacles, but I grabbed the deck in reverse. So there is something about like you having been in a cycle of manifestation, and you may be conscious of this or not. I think it depends on how attuned you are to your own kind of dark side or your own unconscious side, the part of yourself that will not speak to you using words or narratives. This is the part that will use vision. You see here with the octopus, it's almost like this octopus is kind of like seeing these colors and these visions, and it's feeling these feelings. It's a sensual energy that is telling it something about what is to come, what is to be created. So I feel like because the Eight of Pentacles was shown in reverse, it's kind of like you're still in this process of manifestation. It's not quite come into fruition. It's like you're building a web, like energetically around yourself, or maybe it could even be in real life, like you're building something on the internet, for instance, something where you can show new sides of yourself, but it's not completely finished yet, is what I'm feeling. It's like you may feel like you're not quite ready to fully step into the light yet, especially here with the raccoon, being an earth element. And you see it's kind of like hiding still a little bit in the shadows, because I feel like it's feeling a bit insecure actually. This could actually also be someone wanting to approach you for some of you. Yeah, I feel for some of you, it's like they have made up their mind about you, is what I'm hearing. But they're still just a bit shy to come forward. Wow, okay. Several cards coming out here, and underneath the deck was the Daughter of Wands. So this is a card of new beginnings, growth, things really starting to shoot off kind of, or start to grow. It feels like an energy of spring here, when the sun comes. Yeah, so I think like once you feel ready and once you step into the light with these new aspects of yourself, they're gonna start to grow. They're gonna start to, like, I'm hearing catch fire. I don't know, that sounds a bit intense, but okay. The cards that did come out were the Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse. So actually this comes straight away. This card here comes with a lot of doubt. Then you also had the Two of Wands. Judgment. Wow. Ooh, so many cards there. Ten of Swords. King of Pentacles. Daughter of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you're dealing with either a lot of different people externally, that maybe this is a huge project that you're trying to launch and you have to deal with all of these people, and it may feel as if like, can we pull it together? There may be quite a lot of doubt within you, but this could also be, again, like I said, that you're dealing with quite a few different aspects within yourself, that it's like you're trying to figure out how you can make these parts of yourself feel comfortable in a way. It's like trying to work with your skill set or with your personality to strengthen it and practice so that you can feel kind of at peace and calm. So that's what I think that you're working on. This may also be a relaunch, is what I'm hearing here with the Judgment. That it's like you're coming back to something that you used to do, but now you're coming back with, and I'm hearing more forces. It's like you have more power behind you somehow. Maybe you've spent some time doing some soul searching here, really connecting to your inner depth, and now you found that sense of like you made up your mind, but now I'm hearing it's almost like you want to make up yourself as well. So it's like it's almost like you're moving into time where you're gonna create your facade in a way, your external self, your image maybe, but you want it to be something that feels luscious, is what I'm hearing. So like comfortable, giving you space. Oh yeah, I feel here with the Daughter of Cups, it's like you want it to be something that reflects you perfectly. And I feel like this reading, it's for people that are quite deep. You know, you're quite deep, and I feel for a lot of you, you are very like that dark water and the dark earth. You know, your inner feminine, your unknown feminine side is strong, is what I'm feeling. And I feel like it's also connected to the Wheel of Fortune, that there's something lucky about this side of you. I'm hearing actually that it's for the times that are coming. That is almost like this side of you that you're working about, like kind of giving birth to or bringing forth. This side of you is actually, it's like almost like it's designed for the times to come. And so when you're going to be comfortable to put it forward, it's going to kind of like catch on fire in a sense, because it's for this time. It's going to benefit people at the times that are rolling in, kind of, or during these times that are rolling in. That's what I'm feeling with all of these cards. Also, if this is a relationship, I feel like this may be the case. If this is a relationship, I feel that these two people are so funny. Like they are so kind of similar, but they're still also completely, like they would be extremely harmonious together. Like water and earth together is just abundance. It's just this sense of natural abundance that you have coming through here as well, actually, in many cards. Natural abundance, abundance that you don't have to work so hard to achieve, because it's something about timing, knowing the time. I feel here also with the Two of Wands and the Judgment, it's like being able to read the wave is what I'm hearing. Knowing the time. Read the wave and read the waters. Like the kind of the flow of consciousness in the collective. And so I feel like if these are two different people, like if this is a relationship, like they would be so naturally abundant together. so abundant. They would be able to create a lot of things that would be just naturally beautiful, and all they would have to do was just really tune into that dark water or dark earth that is coming from within them. Like really tune into it's like their light, their inner light, their soul kind of. And they would know kind of instinctively exactly what to do. But they're also both so kind of shy, I feel still. Like they're still so shy to show themselves truly. They're still very much veiling themselves, is what I'm feeling. And so I'm interested to know why. I'm hearing it has to do with the times. Okay, so maybe it's not quite time yet. I think that this is probably linked to some kind of collective cycle. Yeah, there's definitely something about the collective cycle, because like I said, it's like these two energies and now it's the Mother of Cups on there underneath the deck. These two energies, they're not meant to work so hard. That's what I'm feeling. They are just not meant to work so hard. They are not meant to become dense and heavy and like overly material. I feel like they are meant to be free, is what I'm feeling. They're meant to be in flow and to be like effortless and beautiful somehow. You know, with the Wheel of Fortune as well, it's like up and down. It's like we can handle it all. It's something about that this is just a very abundant spirit. Like these two energies that are coming through, they come through with a very abundant spirit, actually. And I also feel like it's somehow, in a weird way, related to the old economy. Like, you know, the bull here. It reminds me of the financial system, and it's something about like, I don't know, what is this? Yeah, I feel like it's something about like in the old economy, many people had that idea of like, you need to work so hard to make things happen. And what I'm getting here is that, yeah, but that's only the case if you're not actually listening. Like if you're not actually in tune with the current, you know, with what is to come in. Then yeah, you have to work really hard to make things happen. But I feel like if you are in tune with the current, if you are in tune with this dark water, this dark earth, then it's like, yeah, you're surrounded by synchronicity, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm really feeling my spine tickle as well when I said that. It's like, so there is something about that to trust yourself right now, whether it's about like some kind of relationship dynamic, maybe a creative project, or definitely also a romantic relationship. Trust yourself, like trust your internal tinglings. Like what are they telling you? Because, and also if this is just career or something, what you're about to bring into the light, it's not meant to be difficult. It's meant to be natural for you. Natural. And so I also feel like you may, because now it's the Five of Swords underneath the deck, you may also actually need to be aware that don't listen to people that don't have your abilities, is what I'm hearing. Like don't listen to people that are not connected to the unknown at all. The people that are only, and I'm seeing someone with like their nose in the books. So someone that are only just like looking at what has already been manifest. They may not help you when it comes to this effortless creation that I feel that is wanting to come through you. Anything else for Pisces here? I'm just hearing strengthen yourself. Like, I feel like this is also related to Saturn moving into Pisces. There is something here about like everything that we thought were so solid is starting to melt. And so I'm just seeing a lot of people being turned into fools, actually. A lot of people that are kind of like know-it-alls, they're just being turned into fools because they would never have been able to predict what is happening now. But I feel like some of you watching, you have more of an inkling of this. Like it's in your body is what I'm hearing. It's in your cells. It's something about that this is part of, it's like it's a part of the Pisces nature that I feel like has been made fun of by a lot of people that have been in power, you know, in the previous era, kind of. But now as Saturn moves into Pisces, I'm just seeing like all of these people that may have made fun of you or your way of doing things or your abilities, they're just being turned into fools. Because it's like the time is here, is what I'm hearing. The time that you were kind of born to bring in or to roll in. I'm feeling with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's like you're rolling it in. Now that time is here. Soon, I'm hearing though. Soon. Not quite yet, maybe. Because there's something here about the raccoon as well. You know, it comes through as the element of earth. And so I feel like this is about to become real when it's earth. Even though it's dark earth, it's like unknown, but it's on the material plane. But there's something here about like you can't really see the eyes of the raccoon. Like I feel like out of fear, this raccoon may be separating him or herself from their soul. Like when they're about to act or step into the light or do something, out of fear, they just like create this fragmentation almost, is what I'm feeling within their being. And I think it's because like they've never experienced being understood. Like if they would come through in their full power from their soul, maybe they have been made fun of, or maybe other people, it would freak out other people, maybe, I'm not sure, but I feel like this is something that they're automatically doing. Oh yeah, I'm hearing that it's something that, again, it's related to time and eras here on Earth. And so it's almost like it wasn't possible for them to actually come through as their entire being in the time that they were born in. It's like they were ahead of their time. They were born ahead of their time to have that experience of dark earth, dark water. Oh, this is beautiful, actually. Like they've gone through like this dark experience, you know, the experience of being veiled, of not being seen for who they were. But now it's like times are changing, and like they're gonna get to show their true colors more and more. It's the time for that. Now is when that is gonna be very abundant. Like now is when they're gonna receive back the value that they hold, but that people were never kind of really aware that they held, if that makes sense. And so I feel like, yeah. And it almost feels like if these are two different people, it's like the raccoon, the one that is more material, that person is really gonna actually help the octopus to become more real, because I feel like the octopus is even more outside of I'm hearing time and space. You know, they are existing in a different realm almost, is what it feels like. And so it's almost like the raccoon is gonna really help that octopus become more real. And I also almost feel like when the raccoon takes on that helper role is also when it is gonna learn how to start to channel from its soul. instead of this being in reverse, it's like coming upright, channeling from its soul, like being aligned with its soul at all times. And that's really going to, wow, yeah, I feel it's gonna change things here. I feel the old persona that the raccoon had, like that half veiled, half shadowed persona, is a goner, is what I'm hearing. And the raccoon is gonna really step through as this force. And I feel like the octopus is gonna like flow through like this beautiful rainbow princess. Is what I'm feeling. Up until this point, I feel like this octopus has only been dreaming about like that time of being a rainbow princess, but now it's like she's gonna start to come out of it, come out of that dream and into reality, is what I'm getting. And somehow this feels, like I said, very much linked to some kind of external events, collective events, you know, dealing with potentially economy and value and things like that. Again, times are changing. Pisces, Saturn in Pisces, it kind of represents, I feel like, the undoing of parts of the old system. There are some parts that are going to be put under a lot of pressure, I feel, and potentially shed. And it's giving room to new aspects, you know, new, I don't know what, but it has to do with value somehow. So let's just pull one final card here. Now was the 10 of Wands. Maybe it can be difficult to orient through all of this, I feel, for some of you, that it's like you're thinking like, what is what though? I don't know exactly what to trust or what to, like, maybe feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So let's pull a card for those people that need advice. Okay, so 5, or the Hierophant, I mean, underneath the deck, and actually the 5 of Swords again. Be careful who you trust. Like, pay attention to how you feel when you listen to different people. If you feel like you need to go back into the shadows and hide parts of yourself when you listen to people, those people are not healthy for you at this point in time. Like, or let's say it in a different way, those people are not gonna help you to bring forth these veiled parts of yourself that is really gonna like be abundant for you, make abundance easy for you. That's what I'm feeling. The card, wow, the card that did come out was the Son of Cups. So it's just like saying, trust your heart. Like, act from a place of innocence, act from a place of purity. Trust your soul. Like, don't act from a place of fear. Don't act from a place of feeling like you have to prove yourself. Work on supporting yourself from the inside and building yourself up from the inside, connecting yourself to your soul, and then act. Because that's what I feel, that's when you will get the really, really good results. And so I feel like that all throughout your life, whether it's like career, creativity, but also relationship, like, come from the heart, because it's really gonna pay off. That's what I'm feeling. It's really gonna make your life, like, I feel like your life can become much easier in the next couple of years, actually, because you have exactly that sixth sense kind of thing inside of you wanting to come out. And so it's just about like finding that and protecting that. It feels like it's the connection to the soul. You know, the purity, the love, the innocence, the just like flow, the flow. So yeah, I love your reading. You have such a beautiful energy. Thank you for watching, Pisces. Take care. Bye.